Hi, welcome back to Missing Chemistry. This is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle and electron shell orbit lesson. Well, what is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle? Well, here it is. Heisenberg uncertainty principle states that it is impossible to determine the exact position of an electron in any orbit because of its speed, which is nearly the speed of light. So in essence, what we're saying is this. If I had an electron in the S suborbit right here, it may be right there, or it could be somewhere over here, or here, or here. But what I know is it's in this shell, but we don't know exactly where it's at. Okay? Now, so that's the S subshell orbit. Now, if you look at the P subshell orbits, you have Px, which is right here, positive. That would be our up arrow, remember Hund's rule? And our X negative, which would be our down arrow in Hund's rule, right? So that's Px. Py, here would be our up arrow for our Y positive. And for our down arrow, we're going to have Y negative. So we've got that right there, right? And then for our Z positive, we're going to have our up arrow location right here. And for our Z negative, we're going to have our down arrow right here for our location. Pretty cool, huh? So in essence, what we're saying is that in these orbits or suborbits, however you want to call them, they're electrons, right? And these electrons are in these lobes. But we know they're there, but we don't know the exact spot because these electrons are traveling nearly the speed of light. So by the time we figure out where they're at, they've already moved. Okay? And of course, these, as you add orbits, things get far more complicated. So like look at the D shell here. Dx squared minus y squared, dxy, dyz, dxz, dz squared. Now each lobe can hold a total of one electron, right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 electrons. And again, Heisenberg says they're there, but we don't know the exact spot in which they're there because by the time we figure that out, it's already moved because it's traveling so fast. And last but not least, the F suborbits, or F shells, they're extremely complicated. And they can hold 14 different electrons. So I'm going to try to get these, but we'll see what happens here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, so that's the best we can do with that. So again, Heisenberg says that we know they're in this energy lobe, but where exactly in that lobe, we don't really know because they're moving way too fast. Okay, so it's impossible to determine the exact location of that electron at any given moment because of its speed. Well, that's it for this lesson, guys. You be snarly, and we'll see you back here at Missing Chemistry.